to Three Things Live. I've got Miss Kyle with me today. How you doing?
Good. It's not Monday.
It's not
we
Monday.
can't sing.
So can we sing Tuesday?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, the good old days.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, welcome. We're so glad to have you here. This is the place to be for theme number 1, where we always have something to make you smile. Theme number 2 is something to learn, and theme number 3 is something to discover. Let's go. Hi friends, welcome to Three Things Live. I'm Kris here at my girlfriend's quilt shop, and I'm so happy to have you here with us today. You know, I've got a question for you. Do you ever feel like your creativity falls a little flat? Maybe you're stuck doing the same things over and over and over again, and you think, you know what? I need to spice things up a little bit. I need to try something different. Well, my friends, this is the week that you definitely want to be tuned in on, because we're not talking about anything with straight lines. It's all about embracing the curves this week. That's right.
Thank you.
And I've got my curvy, swervy friends here to join me. Yes, we've got Kyle and Cheri. How are you, ladies?
So good.
So
I'm
great.
so happy to be here. It's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. I bet the canyon was gorgeous.
No, it's dead.
Oh, is it dead? I haven't been down that way for a while.
Yeah,
is it
it's
because
just
of the
brown.
rain?
Is it all brown now?
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't last long
No,
enough,
it
does
doesn't. They're like right down into like the Manaway City. That's pretty
Yeah.
still, but yeah, it's
Oh, what a bummer. You know, we told we did a call out yesterday for people to send in their photos of you know, their fall leaves. We said, but hurry, because if you're like here, they're going fast, right?
Yeah, and I'd say the canyon's done, but like the valley is now pretty.
Yeah.
So
Well, good.
That's
Yeah.
where you're going to get your fall leaves.
There you go. Well, it is gorgeous outside. You know, someone the other day asked, they had actually come here to the studio for the first time, saw it, and they looked out the window and they said, I thought that was always fake out there. It's the real deal. Yes, it is. It is the real deal outside. So what you see is what you get, folks. Not only with us, but with the outside as well.
I don't think they question it.
I don't know.
There's been too many moments where to question that.
Exactly. All right. So, you know, this week we're talking about embracing the curves. And what we mean by that is that we are going into curved piecing. And sometimes that can be pretty intimidating, right? It's one of those things that we go, I'm going to maybe leave that for someone else. But we're here to tell you that it actually is very, very simple to do. Because with the rulers from our wonderful friends at So Kind of Wonderful, they've created this amazing system that has made doing curves absolutely simple and a blast. Am I right, Cheri?
It is so much fun
Okay,
to do this.
Cheri, you got to tell me what you said the other day when you finished a block. You called me and said,
I'm like, I am a freaking genius
Yeah.
because I did this. I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
I hadn't done a whole thing with this. I'd like, oh, here's my little demo,
Yes.
whatever. But I did the whole thing, and I'm like so proud of myself for doing this because it turned out amazing.
Exactly.
And it was easy to do. The instructions are so amazing.
yes.
You know, and maybe you mess up, like you flip it one way or something, but you're not.
Yeah.
If you just follow the instructions, like you really
say,
are
yeah.
not. Like they think of everything. Really.
Kyle, you had that same experience,
I
didn't
did
you?
it like a year ago, Nativity, and I was surprised, shocked, because
Yeah.
you're not necessarily lining things
No.
up.
No.
So don't panic.
Yeah. It gives you some leeway, doesn't
It does. It
Yeah.
was
There's
wonderful.
a lot of wiggle room in those
That's
curves.
right. Oh, see, there you go. Wiggle,
Show us the
wiggle.
wiggle room.
Yeah, there we go. I like it. All right. Well, before we go over to the sewing room today to show you the next ruler that we want to focus on, we thought it might be kind of fun to do a little personality quiz, if you will, during theme number 1. And we're going to find out what kind of curve are you. Are you ready for this?
I loved your game yesterday.
Okay.
You guys are going to love this more.
Okay. Cheri was in charge of this one. I can't wait.
worried.
You can't wait. So before you guys answer, we
Yeah.
want all of you guys
yes.
to answer.
Okay, good.
And it's just going to be A, B, C, or D. So just type in your answer because we want to know what kind of curves you are and we don't want cheaters.
No
no
cheaters.
cheaters.
I was just going
Oh.
to say I'm going to cheat off of them.
No.
Okay, I can't wait
Okay,
to see.
so
what
this is our lighthearted personality quiz for creative stitchers. Every sewist has their own curve.
Oh my goodness,
Some are steady straight seams, others are wild free motion
Ooh,
spirals.
I love how you said this is a light-hearted personality quiz.
Yeah.
I think you put that in there on purpose,
Yeah,
right?
Don't take it too serious.
Okay.
But
Phew. All right.
yes. I almost said lightheaded too.
Oh,
which is really not.
Absolutely.
Remember the drunkard's path yesterday? Yes.
No,
there
I
you go.
like the hearts and gizzards.
Yeah, the hearts and gizzards were the best. All right, let's take a look. What are we looking
so
at
we
here?
are looking at question number 1.
All right.
It says, when a sewing project starts going wrong, do you, A,
Cry.
smooth it out?
I don't see cry on
A
there.
little patience and pressing fixes anything. B, recut, restitch, and move on. No time for puckers. C, laugh, improvise, and call it a design feature. Or D, step back and reimagine the whole project. Maybe it was meant to be something else.
That's a really good question.
Okay, A, B, C, or D. Which one are you?
Okay, I want to
Okay,
see what people are
yeah.
saying here because, you know what's interesting is I could probably, there's a few people in the studio right now that I could say, oh, that person is definitely an A.
Oh, should we answer for
Or-
each other?
Yes! Even more fun.
Ooh, we have some A's, we have some B's, there's some C's.
Yep.
I haven't seen a D come through yet.
It depends on the project probably.
It does.
If you're last minute.
Oh,
we
there we
go.
go. Cheryl
Thanks,
said
Cheryl.
D. Okay, I'm going to say B for me.
B for you?
What does
Yep.
B say?
Okay, what do you think, Kyle?
Recut, restitch, and move on.
Oh, I was going to say you're a free motion kind of
Oh.
person. You like that stuff. It doesn't have stomping your feet.
I know. That's
And
why I said no
swearing?
crying or anything like
cutting up
that.
There's
fabric
no
into
crying
tiny
in
pieces.
sewing.
I have to walk away.
You have to walk away.
Is that on there?
Isn't it?
Maybe move on.
I can't read it.
go
It's
with
too
B.
far away.
She's gonna go with B. Move on. Go. Here's a cheat sheet for
Oh,
you.
thank you. Laugh, improvise, and call a design a feature. Yeah, that's what I've done with my crocheting.
Yeah.
I made up a new stitch.
There you go. Exactly.
I would say
Okay.
I was C. I would
Okay.
laugh, improvise, and call it a design feature.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
We're like
Okay.
twins.
We are identical.
All
Okay,
right.
next
so, do we
question.
need to keep track of
Yeah,
which
keep
one
track
we're
of
putting the most?
how,
Okay.
how many A, B,
B,
C's,
all
and D's.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
So our next one. Your work table
Oh, my.
usually looks like A, neat piles of rhythmic order. B, everything in its place. You could find your seam ripper in the dark.
Oh, heavens no.
C, a happy explosion of fabric threads and half-finished genius. Or D, a creative swirl of projects that all connect somehow.
Wow.
This one's kind of personal, isn't it?
It is. I'm feeling a little like called out on. I don't know.
A little called out on.
Yeah. If you were to see my room right now, holy smokies.
What is it, though?
Well, it's definitely C. It's half finished genius. I got to make myself feel somewhat good, right? But it's
Look,
definitely.
you have a lot of friends here. Lots of C's,
Yeah.
lots of B's,
Yeah.
some D's.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? B, it says everything in its place. It doesn't say a neat place.
That's true. But can you find, I can't even find my seam ripper, let alone in the dark.
Oh my
This is how you do it.
No.
You're patting everything down, trying to find your scissors. Kind of like your phone.
Is it under this pile of
Oh my goodness. Okay, Ray says sometimes B. Okay, so
Sometimes.
there you go.
For about a minute.
For me, I'd say C.
Okay.
What about you,
What about
Kyle?
you, Kyle?
Yeah, I'm a genius.
You're a genius.
Exactly. Yeah, you gotta feel good about that.
I also am C.
Okay.
I'm going to say that.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
None
I
of
love
us
the-
are freaky neat.
The happy
No.
explosion.
The happy explosion. I'll just call it
I'll
that.
own it.
Yeah.
I'll own it.
exactly.
Okay.
It's creative.
But
It's being creative.
It is creative. Okay, so
Okay.
next question.
All right.
When sewing with others, you're the one who A, calms the room with your steady stitch and kind words, B, keeps everyone on track and measures twice, C, tells jokes, spills pins, and keeps the laughter going, or D, suggests new techniques, colors, and mashup no one's tried before.
Oh.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, for me, you know, as the official joke teller, I'm going to say C. And because of my pin cup experience,
Oh, yes.
I
yes.
got to say C,
You're like,
right?
this is getting personal, right?
Yeah, it is, totally.
I'm gonna go with D on this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna mix it up. I could lean into C, but the new technique, colors, and mashups that no one's tried before. I'm like, hey, try that. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
like, let's go for that.
Yeah.
So
I like that. Someone said they only sew by themselves. That's okay. Sometimes I'm that way too, but Kris number 1 tells Kris number 2 tells Kris number 3 something else. So just saying.
and so you weren't on Enchanted Winter, but Stacy brought the jokes to that one.
Did
so
she?
Stacy's gonna be C for us this time.
Okay, got it.
They
got
weren't
it.
good jokes, but she brought them.
What's the next one?
Okay, so our next one is your favorite kind of sewing project. A classic quilt pattern with a comforting rhythm, a crisp structured garment or bag that shows precision,
Oh no.
a colorful improv quilt or funky repair project, or a slow stitching layered art piece that tells a story. This is the hardest question, I think.
What would you say, Kyle? What would yours be?
Improv 3. No, I don't want to repair anything. No. F. I get an F.
I was going to say it. That's not on there, Kyle.
Okay. With a comfort rhythm. I like a pattern.
So you like
Yeah.
like A,
Yeah.
I'm probably more D.
and I kind of like C.
Look at us. All
You like
different.
repairing projects?
Sometimes they're kind of fun.
No.
Because they're fast.
They're fast.
I don't say
They're
repair
three-fourths
well.
the way done.
Yeah, it's already done. I just have to fix it.
Exactly.
I'm like, so there's that. Okay.
How many questions do you have,
One more.
Cher Bear?
One more.
Okay.
One more. She's like, relax. Okay, when you finish a project, you usually smooth the final seam with satisfaction. It's balanced and complete. Take a proud photo and label it just right. Show it off and immediately start something wild. Or D, reflect on how it connects to your creative journey.
I'm dancing around the room.
You're dancing around the room?
Uh-huh.
So
See.
it's kind of like take a proud photo, label and
Yeah.
label it just right. Or it could be C, show it off and immediately start something wild, like a dance.
You like a dance?
I don't know. Here's the thing, and I want to find out from you guys at home if anyone can relate to this, because it's something that actually Allison and I were talking about after the show was over. We were taking a look at her gorgeous quilt that's behind us, that is a So Kind of Wonderful quilt, and someone asked her, do you have that hanging in your home? And she said, oh no, I'm finished with it now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And we both agreed that so much of it is the process that
It's the
we
journey.
enjoy the most about it. And once it's done, I know that sounds terrible. Maybe others are like that. Maybe some of you would completely disagree with me. But sometimes I'll get it done and I'll be like, you know what? That was really cool. I loved doing that. But now I'm ready to just put it aside or
Do something different.
do something different.
I
don't know.
conquered
Can
it.
anyone relate to that? Because for me, that's kind of how I go.
Yeah. But
Is that you?
Yes and no. I always like to show it to my family, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, look what I did. And I'm like, and where's your cartwheel?
Yeah.
And I will tell them
Crickets.
that, and they'll be like, woo.
Yes.
So I want them to recognize, like, I did this cool thing, but
Yeah.
they don't give it to me.
No.
That's why you post it on Girlfriends.
I know,
Yeah.
because we can all be excited for each other,
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. Wow. All right.
Okay, so now tally up your answers. Do you have more A's, B's, C's, or D's?
Okay.
I had 3 C's, so
Ooh,
I'm a
you're
C.
steady.
Yes.
You know what? I'm 3 C's too.
Oh.
Yeah. You're all over the place.
So count your letters.
Okay.
And now, if
Do I win?
if you had mostly A's, let's learn about you. You are the gentle curve. You're the bias edge of the sewing world, graceful, adaptable, and beautifully balanced. You smooth out wrinkles in fabric, and in friendships, life for you is a series of even stitches and gentle turns.
Well, way to go, Sable and Terry and
I
Susan,
love
all
that.
A's. I like it.
I like it. And
Okay.
does it describe you?
That is kind of interesting. I
Okay.
guess that's the question: is does it describe you?
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay. Mostly B's.
Okay, mostly B's out there.
You are the straight seam. You're precise, reliable, and steady
Did
as
you
a
say
top
that was you?
stitch. You like clean lines, measured progress, and seeing things through. People trust you to hold the fabric and the group together.
You know
Oh.
what? It's so interesting because I'm reading through your names and I know so many of you out there. Some we've never even met in person, but I know you. And some of these people who are putting their mostly B's, I go, oh my gosh, ding, 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 ding,
Doesn't
ding.
it describe them?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, it's so true. That is so interesting. Okay,
Okay, mostly C's. This is me and you, Kris.
okay.
The whimsical wave. You're the rick-rack trim of life, fun, spontaneous, and full of charm. You embrace the messy side of creativity and know every project is better with a few surprise stitches.
Ah, there you go.
What do you think?
Well, I'm going to tell my husband I'm the Rick Rack trim of life next time I see him. Guess what? I'm the Rick Rack
Rick-rack.
trim of life. That's right. I like that
Isn't that-
too.
do you relate to it?
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Okay,
Yep.
here we go for our D's.
Okay.
Let's find out what they are. They are the creative spiral. You're the free motion quilter of the bunch, thoughtful, artistic, and endlessly inventive. You love to explore textures, layers, and ideas until something magical emerges. So there they are.
Okay. Wow.
Isn't that great?
Okay. I love that.
Okay.
Yeah, that
There
is
it
so
is.
great. Okay, it's so fascinating to see things like this and how it really does tell a lot about
does.
a
It does
person.
tell.
It does.
Right.
I will say, when I was in high school, we took a personality test, and I had a different teacher come in, and he's like, "Who is this group?" And I was in that group, and he goes, "You guys are boring," and he walked out, and I was like,
Wow.
and obviously I remembered that,
Interesting.
and I'm like,
Well,
well,
prove
at
him
least I'm
wrong.
not in the rude group. But so I'm like, don't let this. Obviously, this was fun.
Yes.
it was very
was
lighthearted.
lighthearted, yeah.
But don't let it totally, become your life. Because
No.
there was a time when I kind of thought that I was like, well, I'm just boring.
Wow.
Well,
I'm
you
that person,
proved
yeah.
him wrong.
Interesting.
There you go.
Kathy
Yep.
says in the comments, Kris and Cheri, are you both surprised that she had all B's?
All B's?
Not
No.
not one bit.
Nope.
No. Not one bit. That's why I'm looking through the comments and I'm just laughing because I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the thing is that we can all learn from this little scenario here is that there's really not one right way to be creative.
It's true.
There's so many different ways to be creative and not one way is better than another.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And no, not yeah. So with the boring, there's not one that's wrong.
Exactly.
There's not one that should be like, oh, just because I'm C
Yeah.
doesn't mean I can't embrace an
Right.
A, or that I can't learn from an A or a B and go like, hey,
Good point.
they really have this together, and that's something, that specific thing that I can, you know, like our craft rooms or our sewing rooms right now. I could use some A in my life.
That's right. Amen to that, sister. Okay. Thanks, Cheri, for helping us out with that. That was fun. All right, friends, we hope you enjoyed theme number 1, and we hope it brought a smile to you today, because it definitely brought one to us, and that was good. That was really good. All right, everyone. Are you ready to, again, as I mentioned before, embrace the curve? Well, we're going to head on over to the sewing room right after this, because we want you to know that, you know, making curves, this is something that every level of quilter can do. Yes, truly, that's you. You, I'm speaking to you at home. Every single one of us can embrace the curve, and it actually can open up a whole new world of possibilities in your next quilting project. We'll be back right after this.
I talked her into joining this year.
Yeah, the club has such great value.
I will be a lifelong club member, subscribed on year 1.
It's time to come join your girlfriends in the club. You'll have access to an amazing community, designs, patterns, deals, and prizes throughout the year. Get in on the early bird pricing between now and October 31st. Purchase the Club 2026 and you'll be automatically registered for all the fun.
I've been in the club since it began. I'm actively actually doing things and downloading things and using things in it, and it really is worth it.
Cute patterns and demonstrations, and it's like, well, if you're in the club, you get it free. And I thought, they're not hard projects, just simple, and I can go through when I want to sew, and there's so much more than what you pay for it.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Three Things Live. I'm Kris.
And I'm Cheri.
And we are over here in the sewing room because I'm so excited. Cheri is going to share with us a little bit more about which ruler in particular.
So today we are talking about the Wondercurve Ruler.
Which is a little bit different
It is a little
than
bit
what we did
different.
yesterday,
Yes.
right?
Yes, it has a few more options, but it is so easy. And the pattern that we kind of looked at it is the Floral Felicity pattern, which is the one that was behind us.
Yes.
And it is
Stunning.
just gorgeous. Look
Yes.
at this. Cone flower is what this one is called.
I love that.
And what I love is that it is also a good standalone.
It is. In fact, a lot of these blocks in this particular pattern could definitely be standalone.
Yep, they could be a standalone as a table runner, they could be as a wall hanging, or as a pillow. Like this one, I
Yeah.
thought, we kind of looked at it doing it as a big one, but if you just wanted to do a small pillow, you could have just done this,
Oh,
and you could have
yeah.
had just a small
Oh, that's really
square
cute
pillow.
too.
So don't look at that whole quilt and just think there's no way. There is no way,
Right.
because if you could take this and you could be like, I'm going to do some practice runs to see if I like it, if I want to do it, if I
Yes.
want to invest in that whole quilt, because that quilt is so amazing.
It
and if it
is.
goes missing, it was probably Kyle.
That's right.
Just
There you
saying.
go. Oh my goodness, too funny.
So,
All right, so you're going to kind of take us through a few of the steps.
a few of the
on
steps.
The
So,
coneflower.
First of all, the book is gorgeous, and I would recommend that you just get it out and you look through it so that you understand, like, where am I going? Where is this at? And the other thing I would recommend is that you take this page in the book and you copy this whole page,
Why is that?
because this is your kind of your guide to
Okay.
the whole book. It's kind of that roadmap to all of the
Oh.
cuts you're going to be making. And it's in the book, and you can flip back and forth.
Okay,
But I
okay.
will tell you, I just had it out, and then I was able to look right at it and go like, oh, look, this is the one I'm doing, or this is the one I'm doing. So on this particular ruler, they're using the different markings. They have the blue solid and dash lines. They're going to use the orange lines, and they are going to use the black lines. And so each
Okay.
of them have a little bit different instructions. And so by having that right there, you're able to go, oh, I can see where I'm
You
going.
know, that's actually a really good suggestion. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I use this over and over again, and it was nice not to have it tucked in the book. I mean, it's there,
Yeah.
but I would copy it.
It's nice to have it handy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because then you can look at the other page and that one at the same time. So.
Okay.
On the cone flower one specifically, it actually, this is kind of little, but it does. It has two different setups.
Oh.
And so it gives the directions side by side. And so that's something to note is like when I look at that, and that's these directions here, is you can see that here's zone 1, and so this is this flower, and this is zone 9, and that's that flower. So the directions are right side by side,
They're
and you
so
can
good.
make them at the same time, unless you're just making one like I did, and then you just would focus on the one. But the other, it just lays it out, and it's kind of got them color coordinated.
Oh, that's
coordinated
very
there.
smart.
So
Yeah.
it is very, very good. And then the other thing is like right here, it will tell you exactly what you need. So it's like I need 2 of these, and it will tell you which way to face it, face your fabric, because that becomes important too. So all of that's laid right out there.
Okay.
So that's
All
my tips on
right.
getting to know the book a little bit.
Love that.
And we're going to take a look at this ruler. So
Okay.
just like yesterday, I'm going to put it on top of here. This is really similar to what we saw. And we have a bunch of sets of lines here. We
Yes.
have, you know, a blue solid, an orange solid. We have some dots. We have some dashes, and all of these things. But there's only one place to make a cut.
Right.
So
There's the curve.
there's the curve.
Uh-huh.
So that's pretty amazing. And then over here on the side, there are also some little marks. So we have some little blue dots, some little orange dots on both of those, and then the little black dot. Those help you trim it.
Yes.
And that's what I love, the wiggle room. This is your wiggle room right here. Because
Exactly.
once your curve is all sewn, then you're going to use those to trim it up.
Love it.
So, are you ready to take a look at it?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
We're going to take a quick look because first of all, when you are cutting your fabric, this is typically what we do, is we've cut it into our squares, and what do we have? Wrong sides together.
Oh, right.
So
But is that what we want?
not always.
Okay.
On sometimes.
But it will
So
tell us that?
It will tell you that.
Okay.
So just pay attention to that because it was one thing I was tempted to do. Just, I'll throw down all of these, I can cut 4 squares at once. And
You're like,
it's
you've
not
got to
gonna
make
work
sure.
because
Okay.
it does change the shape of the curve, and we'll show you this.
So what it's recommending is that you actually cut out some squares first and
Yes.
pile them on top of each other
Yeah.
and then cut it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Or cut them out and then just flip them over.
Yeah.
That's fine too. But see how if those were stacked on top,
Right.
my curves go in the opposite direction.
Exactly.
So that's what that's why they're telling you that. So just be aware of that.
Yeah.
So this is a fun one to do, and we kind of have it started here because it is, you just feel like it's so crazy, like it's never gonna line up. Because if I bring if I bring this
That
here,
is so true.
this is how it has to go. And the top of this curve
Uh-huh.
has to fit right there. So
I
that's
know,
how
and
you're
it
going to
looks
start
so
it.
odd.
And you're like,
This isn't going to work.
this ain't never going to work. There is no
Exactly.
way. And I think that this is the hardest one.
Yeah.
And it's easy, guys.
Yeah.
It really is easy.
Yeah.
So we're going to start, and what I would say is you start here and you get those couple stitches in it, and
Yeah.
maybe about a 1/2 inch. And at that point, you're going to start pulling it. Now, if I'm doing this one specifically, this is an awkward angle for me.
Yes.
So if it feels awkward, don't keep it awkward. Turn it.
I like that.
And you can change it to this
You know what?
direction.
I think that's how I would do it.
Yes, because this is your natural. You usually line it up on the right side of your
Exactly.
presser foot. And I would put my foot down. I'm going to say Kris is going to be right on this one. I'm going to use my Q2 stitch and use the side of my foot because I did just to kind of try things out. I tried my 1/4 inch foot and it gets in your way a little bit. So you want that flat
Agreed.
foot and then just to do it.
Agreed.
So you're going to go a little bit and then you're going to pull both of them straight. But you can't really pull the whole thing straight at once. You're going to pull
No,
about
you do
an
it
inch.
a little at a time.
And once you're sewn to here, you're going to pull it straight again. And then as it as it sews, it's gonna curve up.
Yeah.
So Kris is gonna sew this. We're gonna see how she does.
Oh boy. Okay. And am I starting a 1/4 inch down?
Yep, you start a 1/4 inch down because that is also your wiggle room. And what is nice is in cutting these curves, you cut yourself a nice bias curve on both of them.
You do.
And so that's what
So you
allows you
stretch.
to do that stretch and to wiggle them in there.
Okay, so I've taken a few stitches
Mm-hmm.
and now I have the needle in the down position, so
Yep.
it holds it. So the key here is that we're trying to make this form a straight line.
Yes.
We're not sewing around a curve.
No.
And that's where a lot of times where we get those puckers is we try to sew around the curve and it's really difficult. No, you have to remember to keep this straight.
Take that bias edge and show it some muscle.
Exactly. And then the other tip I have when doing this is you hold this on top. This is why we're not pinning. And we just ease that in as we sew straight, all right? So
And you're gonna do it
This
like maybe an inch at a time, maybe, look at that. It just like lays down there so nice.
it does. And you know, if you had a stiletto, that would be helpful right
A
there.
stiletto is really helpful. I think it's one of those things.
Let's take a look.
And I think the very end of it is the hardest because it's just holding that. But remember, you have a little bit of wiggle room.
Look, you've got wiggle room here, you've got wiggle room there. And this just comes out so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You are going to say, oh my wow, right?
Yes, you're gonna be like,
Oh
I
my
just
wow.
did that.
I just did that.
I just
Yes,
did that.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
we have that, and we have one that's already been pressed. Now I will
Okay.
tell you, because that's all you're gonna do. I just pressed them whichever way felt natural, but I had one shadowing, and so I was like, what happens if I press them open?
Cheri.
You don't have to do it unless you have. I had a white and a dark,
Okay.
so I had to see if
Alright.
it worked,
And
and it does. But most of the time I wouldn't. Only if it was a light or a dark, because they're
only
just.
if you're a bee, Cheri.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, that didn't sound right.
No.
That did not sound right. I'm so sorry. You know what I mean. If you're here during theme number 1, you know what I mean.
And if you weren't, just enjoy it.
Okay. Anyway.
So,
Wow.
whichever way it tends to fall, and for most of mine, it just pressed open on the curve. Let's just enjoy this another minute, okay?
No, let's not. Oh my goodness. Carry on. Carry on.
So I would say, so this is my one curve where it was a light with a dark.
Okay.
It was right there, and you can just barely see it.
All right.
So that's why I'm like, does it press open? No. It does, but I wouldn't on all the rest of them.
Okay.
Okay? So, but I'm going to take this one because I'm going to show you now how to trim it.
Let's
Let's move on, is what you're saying. Okay, so to trim it, this is an orange one. So if I go back to this page, it shows me, here is the orange one right here. And it shows me how to trim it, okay? And then, so there it's all cut, and then it's going to come back, and I'm going to use my orange marks, and I'm just gonna lay this right here, and I'm gonna make sure that that orange dot.
This is where, you know, yesterday Sandra was talking about those little stickers.
Yes.
That would come in handy, wouldn't it?
So handy.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay. So this is on the, I'm like, why isn't this working? Because this is on the 1.5. That's why. This is on 1.5 inches, and this is on your orange dot. And it's hard to see on that fabric, but it is right there.
Okay.
So there's my orange dot, and there's my curve on 1.5. So look how much wiggle room you have on this.
Uh-oh, you're pulling out a rotary cutter
Yes.
that Allison said needs a new blade yesterday. I don't know.
I thought she said it didn't work on the thing because it has this down so far.
I think she was mentioning
it
that
both?
need new blades, but you know, it's not like we don't use them every single day. Hey, that did pretty good.
That did good.
Maybe someone did put a new blade in.
Maybe.
Probably Abby, because she is so on it.
Okay, and so then we come back here, and now we can just go up to the 1.5 by 3 inches. So right there. So we don't have to line up any marks here.
Nice.
So we just do that, and then we just trim and trim. So look how much wiggle room you have there.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. That's amazing.
And then this little piece is going to become right there.
How simple was that?
So easy.
So easy.
You're going to
Yeah.
do two of, and so when you
Opposites.
cut, so this one you would be able to cut opposite. This one you would be able to cut opposite. So a lot of them you can, but then sometimes you get into ones where you don't have the opposite.
Right.
So, and they'll tell you that. They'll be
Yeah.
like, cut two, one face down, one face up.
And you say, aye, aye. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So that's how
Wow.
easy it is. You are going to be a genius.
Oh my goodness. You know, I would dare say this. I've done a few of these quilts as well with this ruler. Not only does it make you feel confident, right? I
Yes,
mean, you felt
yes.
so confident when you were doing this, but I would dare say that it feels a little meditative as well.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
It is. It's kind of that, it's so precise and so that you just get into this rhythm and you're just like
Yes.
kind of a zen,
Yes.
a curve zen. I don't know.
It's
There's such a thing.
true. It's true. Like you, sometimes you don't think of, trimming up your squares as a meditative process, but actually it very much
Yes.
is so, especially with this process. I don't know. There's something about you felt confident in doing the curve, and then you trim it up, and it's so beautiful.
Yes, and I mean, honestly, like when you're doing it, you kind of get a lot of these shapes, and you're like, because they have you set it all out,
Yeah.
and then you're like, okay, now I'm gonna, okay, you have to test one first to make sure you're smart enough.
Yeah, right.
And you are.
And you are.
And then you're like, well, I'm just gonna sew all the curves, and you kind of get this look coming up where you're like, oh, I hope, because it's not real flat, it's not real,
Sure.
and you're like,
Oh,
and then
no.
you go and you press them all,
Oh my goodness.
and you're
it just
like-
goes down so
Yes,
smoothly.
yes.
Yeah.
and
Oh.
then you just get to sit and trim them, and you're
Yeah.
like, they all work out perfectly.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. And then you can feel confident in putting them together because they're all squared up perfect.
Yes. Yes.
So, oh my goodness. Okay,
Yes.
well, you were going to tell us a little bit more about some of the blocks in the book.
No, just this.
Oh,
This
you
was-
just
yes,
wanted to share
yes,
that.
Yes.
That has that.
Because
okay.
yes, because this will go through like all of the different blocks, all of the patterns
Mm.
have all of the different
I'm
pieces.
gonna ask Steve if we can get a shot of some of this quilt over here, if you
Yes.
don't mind, or maybe Hallie can help us out with this, because this is absolutely stunning, and the book is called Floral Felicity,
Yeah.
and it's made up of so many different blocks. And is it all just the one ruler?
It is all
Cheri?
just the one ruler on this
Oh
one.
my goodness.
And so it's just the way that you're turning them, and it really is really amazing. Like I said, they
That's
all
incredible.
are very, very easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And something like this lends itself to a very eclectic look too,
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks, Cheri.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yeah,
oh my gosh. I'm so excited to see what other people make with theirs.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful quilt.
Yeah, it really is.
Beautiful, beautiful quilt. And it is, like you said, it requires Pat's saying it requires concentration, but it is very relaxing.
Exactly.
So,
Who would have thought? But it's true.
It
very,
is.
very
It
true.
is true.
All right. Well, you know what else is very relaxing, Cheri? And meditative?
What?
Coloring.
Ooh, I love to color.
Oh my goodness. The adult coloring phenomenon is huge right now. And actually, So Kind of Wonderful has a coloring book out. Yes. What? And so I thought to myself, you know what? I know just the person who can help us out with this, because this gal is all about the meditative process. And we're talking about our friend Kyle. She's shaking her head at me. Yep, you got it right. Miss Kyle and meditation in the same sentence. Absolutely. You don't want to miss it. We'll be back right after this. Last week on 3 Themes Live, we made decorative pillows for the season: Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa.
We also learned some pretty fantastic tips to make your decorative pillows picture perfect, inspired by celebrations from around the world.
We learned how to keep things organized while piecing all the parts together, how to make the perfect pillow corners, using a sublimation printer to create your own patterns, and so much more. Woo!
So learn all about this by clicking on the links below and watch us live Monday through Wednesday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time and see what everyone is talking about.
If you know, you know. All right. Remember, 3 Themes Live is where we always have something to make you smile
Something to learn.
and something to discover. Let's go.
Time is running out to sign up for Christmas Club. Classes start October 27th. Christmas Club is hosted by Kris and Cheri from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop. It's a series of classes held once a week at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. You'll work on a new project in each class, and you'll develop the confidence to finish each one.
Like, yay, it worked out.
Sign up for Christmas Club and celebrate the season in style by clicking the link below, or head over to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com to sign up today.
Try to do that. See, look at that energy you're putting out there. Oh my goodness. So welcome back, everyone. to 3 Themes Live. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, so yes, I said both words in the same sentence. You actually, I mean, come on, Kyle.
Yeah.
You actually have been really focused on that this year, especially.
This year has been a life-changing year.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I have really come into who I am now.
I love this
And
so
I
much.
love life. And sometimes I drive to work, I'm like, wow, this is really good. Why am I so happy? Yeah, no, it's wonderful. But I want to show you something very first thing. This is totally
Okay.
me also.
Oh boy, what are we going to look at here?
This is this girl painting on her easel. Just
True
going like that.
colors. Okay.
I bought that at the Andy Warhol Museum. I went to that museum when we were in Pittsburgh. But I love
Oh
this.
my
This
goodness.
totally is me some days.
You know what? I think we can all relate to
And
that.
it's therapeutic,
for sure.
too.
Absolutely.
It is, isn't
Sometimes
it?
you just
It
gotta
is.
just
Get it
go
out.
crazy, right?
Yes.
Get it out.
You know, I think when we talk about coloring and we talk about quilting, I think actually it both spark that same creative energy and calm when we sit down and focus on something, right?
One thing I figured out is if I get a little cranky and I'm like, oh,
I don't know what she's talking about.
I think I need to be creative.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt that way?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I need to do something with my
Yes.
hands or creative.
Yeah.
And so when we went to the Andy Warhol Museum, this was one dark guy.
Yeah.
But he's so amazing. A banana! A banana!
Okay.
Do you want to know, I got a card from my sister.
Yeah.
In the life of banana, you are the bread.
That's good.
I thought it was funny. Look
Nice
at these.
job,
These are
Lisa.
just outlines.
Okay.
Outlines.
Okay.
And cars. I can see that with some really fun
Yeah.
colors.
Where's your crayons?
I didn't bring them because I
Oh.
had too many.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Markers, crayons, pencils.
Why isn't
yeah.
this one colored?
Because you don't have. I got an idea for it.
Oh, that's
down
why
a rabbit hole the other day.
Cow.
I went down a
Okay.
rabbit hole the other day.
All right. So,
He-
what have you learned about this, Kyle?
Okay. The one thing that I learned is
How about
that
this?
art is what you can get away with.
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. I created that.
Yeah.
I meant to do that.
Yes.
So when I was really having a hard time and feeling like, oh, I'm just not worth anything, I went home and I started just doing line work. And then I can start coloring it in.
This is called Zentangle.
Zentangles. And look, that's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be.
No.
just the idea of coloring those and picking the colors and then shading. Shading does a lot for me, a lot. And look, I just drew that.
I love that.
That's fun. And then here's Yonk. What a fun way to do it.
I like that a lot.
Yes.
You know, one time you created a Zentangle for me.
I did.
And I still have it at my
You do?
desk. I
I was
absolutely
wondering
love
if
it.
you did.
Of course.
Yes.
I would not throw that away because it's something that means a lot to me.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good, because it brings me peace and it centers me back. And all the colors and that crazy quilt, I would not pick some of those colors.
Yeah.
But they're cool.
Yeah.
They're cool. So my sister and I, we go down lots of rabbit holes. And I found this lady who does watercolors.
Yes.
And the great thing about this is that she has a picture on the side. And I wanted to do them with my grandkids, but they're not interested. So you look at this one, and then I drew it over here. You have to draw it yourself. I did not finish it, but my sister is the biggest champion. She goes, Kyle, you are so good. And I'm like, oh, thanks.
How fun.
But yeah. And I'm
You
not
did a great job.
because it satisfied me for the amount of time I did it, and I can go back to that. I can go back to that. But look at all the different things. See? Oops, wrong. Where's all my pages? My grandkids. Oh, there they are.
There we
okay.
go.
And they just
So
give you this and an
interesting.
outline.
Yeah.
And
And then you
some
start
ideas.
painting. Okay.
I could paint that whatever color I wanted.
Sure. You sure can.
I could make it a rainbow flower.
You absolutely could.
Yeah, but it just gives me joy to just sit down 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and just go,
Yeah.
it's like taking a deep breath.
Yeah.
A deep
it
breath.
really is.
Yeah.
So you find it as a de-stressor in your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. De-stressor, and I like people better that way.
We like being around you more than.
Ouch.
I mean that with all the love. All the love. Kyle knows that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I love it. Try it. If you are so stressed, just sit down and just squiggle some lines and then
Right.
color them in or
Yes.
something.
Sometimes when you don't feel very creative, sometimes it just starts out with just do one piece of coloring or
Yes.
do one piece of sewing. Start small.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything big.
Don't do that whole elephant thing.
Right.
Just
Just
get a
start
one bite
small
at a time.
and allow your creativity to come back.
Absolutely. And once you're
Yeah.
away from somebody else that you're trying to make it the same,
Yeah.
once you're away, no one's going to know.
Right.
No one's going to know it doesn't look exactly.
And you know, not only is it fun, but there actually is a lot of science behind it.
Oh, yes.
We've been talking about
Absolutely.
that a lot lately here on Three Things Live, and the benefits are huge.
Yes. Yes. Can I say one more thing? Have you ever seen
Yes.
the videos where the husband and the wife are on a date or whatever and they're painting each other?
Yes.
Those are the funniest things ever. I don't think I should do that with my husband, though.
I would like to see that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, Janice would actually like to see you do a fabric line.
My head just exploded. Yeah. It'd be fun. It'd be bright. It'd be bright.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, well, this was very interesting. Tell us what else you have.
Okay, so for stress relief, it is coloring helps calm the mind,
Yes.
lowers the cortisol levels, and reduces daily stress, like a mini mental vacation. Absolutely.
We all need one of those.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love that.
I think that one
thought.
is absolute truth. Absolute truth.
Okay, what else?
Mindfulness and focus. It helps me to come back in. It encourages you to slow down, be present, and tune out distractions, promoting a peaceful, focused mindset. Yes, because I can be all scattered all over.
Sure.
Yeah.
We all can.
And
Yeah.
thank
But it's
you.
when you get your hands busy with your mind, then
Yes,
it focuses
yes, then
you.
it kind of goes in together.
that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, boosts creativity. This is what I love. Choosing colors and blending shades sparks your imagination and gives your creative side room to play.
Ooh, I love that.
There are so many classes that you can do, and like what I tell everybody when I teach a class, this is yours.
Yeah.
You get to do whatever.
Exactly.
You get to do whatever. You can be.
You're the boss of it.
You're the boss of it.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, a mood lifter. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Don't you feel good after you've completed one block? Even?
Absolutely.
One block. Coloring can release feel-good endorphins, helping ease anxiety or sadness and boosting to you.
Yeah.
Simple self-care. Do we take care of ourselves?
Not enough.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Do you, Cheri?
No, I'm terrible at taking care of myself. I take care of everyone else.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Coloring can release feel-goods, lower pressure, affordable, and easy to start, making it a gentle.
I think we
I think
lost the
something
word.
got cut off.
Yeah, something got cut off. That was not me not knowing how to read.
How about easy to start, just making it a gentle feeling,
Yes,
perhaps,
and
right?
crayons. What are
Yeah.
crayons? They're not too much money.
And they smell good
And they
too.
smell good.
What?
Yes.
No, they don't.
Sometimes markers do too.
Yeah. You just learned something about me and Cheri.
I was going to say glue. No.
No.
No, that's gross.
No, I
Markers
think,
don't
you know
smell
what, I'm so grateful that you shared some of those benefits of coloring with us, because I think it is absolutely true.
You don't have to make a mural.
No.
No.
Start small.
That's why I got all these little,
little teeny
pieces.
ones, yeah.
I got a whole stack of those.
Okay, well, Terry says, yes, I need to start coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry, you do.
Yeah, it's
and
fun.
I think it is fun. And I think
is.
it's something that, you know, I don't know, it's just that meditative process slows us down, which we all need a little bit of in life, don't we?
We absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. All
But
right.
also, don't forget the color outside the lines.
Scribble away till your heart's content if you
Scribbling
need to.
can be really good.
It can. It can get out some frustrations
Oh, yes,
too.
it can.
All right. Well, I think that is that's pretty awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you so much,
So
Kyle, for
much fun.
sharing that. All right. We hope you enjoyed today's show. That was so interesting to learn about the coloring benefits. It was interesting to learn about the ruler. And if you're interested in the ruler, the patterns that were talked about today, even the new coloring book from
That's
from
right.
them,
They do have a coloring book, and I haven't got my hands on
it's
it yet.
It's a nativity coloring book, actually.
I
based
could do it
off
with my grandkids.
Yes, you could. It's based off their nativity quilt.
I love that
which we're
quilt.
going to see tomorrow. So anyway, you can find that all on our website. Head over to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Look for As Seen on 3 Themes Live, and you'll be able to see the whole collection from the entire week right there.
Oh, nice.
All right. Before we leave today, we want to let you know about a few things. First off, please send us your fall photos. We want to see the leaves changing near you.
I went back east and got them.
Nice job. So send them to marketing@mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com, and your photo may just appear on an upcoming 3 Themes Live. We also have our Kimberbell Palooza coming up this coming Saturday, guys.
Saturday?
It's the event
Saturday.
that everyone waits for every year, and it's always about this time of year. We're so excited
Get
about
that
it.
app warmed up.
Absolutely. 10 a.m. Mountain Time on Facebook and on the app. And we have some deals that are going to blow you away. They're all closeout deals, and they are so good. Plus, we'll throw in a few, up-to-date stuff too as well. But if you're looking for some screaming deals, you do not want to miss the Kimberbell Palooza this coming Saturday. All right. We want to also remind you that the Create Room financing is, it goes through the end of the month. So that is that beautiful
thing is
studio
amazing.
behind us. Isn't it gorgeous?
So pretty.
I
So
want to
much
sit
fun.
down at it.
Yeah.
And close
it's-
it all around me.
Exactly. Exactly. So lots of great things to be thinking about. And of course, you got to sign up for the club, guys. That ends October 31st as well. The early bird sign up. And Cheri.
You're teaching
You
it,
guys-
right?
Oh, it's all year long.
All year long.
This is
Oh, the club.
club.
Not
you know?
a Christmas club. No.
We have that too, but
Christmas.
Yeah, the club. This is
Yeah.
the lowest price we're going to offer it.
Exactly.
So you should sign up for it.
Yeah. And
if
it
you have
ends
questions,
October
let us know.
31st.
We are happy to answer
Too
those.
many patterns in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Too many because there's something for everyone.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
you don't have to do all of them.
I don't.
You don't. I promise you, don't be overwhelmed.
Okay.
You get to pick and choose. That's the best part of it all.
Yes. And just browse through it.
Yes.
That's almost like coloring.
Exactly. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for being with us today. Don't miss tomorrow because we have Jenny Pedigo from So Kind of Wonderful, who's going going to be in the studio with us.
I'm so excited to
And-
watch.
Oh,
Can I
she's
get a
incredible.
signature?
Oh my goodness.
Can she sign
yes,
my
of course
coloring
she could. She could sign your coloring book. I bet she'd do that. And she's also going to show us some of her most amazing work. If you've ever seen the long arm quilting done on the So Kind of Wonderful quilts, holy smokies, it's going to blow you away. And she's going to share with us some of her best tips. So I can't wait. Don't miss it. Tomorrow, same time, same place. All right, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep doing the things you love, and we hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.